Welcome to this SEN Snapshot webinar on transition to high school. It's a good idea to plan ahead, so start thinking about which secondary high school you want to send your child to in Year 5 or even earlier. This can help you to better prepare your child for the transition. But don't worry if your child is now in Year 6 and you haven't started the process yet. It's never too late to start and you still have a few weeks. Do your research. Research the schools you might want to send your child to by accessing the following resources: the school prospectus, the most recent Ofsted report, the Special Educational Needs report or SEN local offer, the school policies on SEN and bullying. You can find most of these resources on the school website. If you can't find the information you want, you can contact the school and ask them to send it to you. And if you don't have access to a computer, ask a friend or a family member if they can help you, or use the computers in your local library. Planning a visit. Planning a visit can help you to know what to expect and who you will be talking to. Contact the school to find out about their visiting process, as every school is different. Check to see if they have an open day or an evening coming up. Think about how you will get to the school. Consider if you will go alone or take a friend for support. And write down some questions you might want to ask. Things may be different this year due to the COVID-19 pandemic. So it's important you find out if the secondary school is going to do visits in person or virtual ones. If they are offering visits, it's important to follow their protocol. You may be able to visit, but you might have to go on your own. Each school may be different, so if you are planning on visiting more than one school, be sure you contact each one and note down their visiting guidelines. During your visit, ask questions. Don't be afraid to ask questions. It's a good idea to write some down before you visit and keep an open mind as you walk around the school. Consider, do the staff and the pupils look happy? Is the school accessible? What are the noise levels like? Is the school welcoming? What are the school displays like? And could I see my child fitting in this school? It may be more difficult this year to get a proper feel for a school if the visits are done virtually, but hopefully you will be able to answer some of the above questions. Make notes. It's a good idea to take a notebook with you containing the questions you want to ask. You can jot down the answers and also make other observational notes as you walk around the school. These notes are then available for you to look back over after your visit. After your visit, it's time to review. After you've visited all the schools, either in person or virtually, it's now time to choose and decide which school you feel would be the best for your child. Consider which school provided the best support and environment to meet your child's needs. Look back over the notes you have made to help you decide. You may already know straight away, but it's a good idea to review your initial thoughts at the time. Contact. After you've visited, you might realise there is a question you forgot to ask, which is crucial in helping you to make your decision, or you may just want further information. It's a good idea to contact the school office and ask your query. School office staff are happy to answer any questions you might have, and if they don't have the answer, they will find out for you and come back to you. You can telephone the school or email them, or they may have a contact form on their website you can use instead. Some schools also have social media pages as well, so you can direct message those. A second visit. After you have decided which school you want, or at least narrowed it down, you may wish to attend a second visit to be sure on your decision. You may want to ask to meet with the school Senko if you didn't on your previous visit, And you may also wish to take your child with you if they haven't seen the school yet. This is what would normally happen in a normal school year. However, with the current situation, if you wish to meet with the school SENCO, please contact the school and ask if a face-to-face meeting is possible, or that if they can arrange a virtual one. Many schools are using Zoom, WhatsApp and other platforms to communicate with parents. If you arrange a meeting with the SENCO, make sure you have a list of questions ready to ask so you don't forget anything. What next? If your child does not have an education healthcare plan, you need to complete the local authority online admissions form in the autumn term that your child starts Year 6. The closing date is usually around October 31st. So if your child is now in Year 6 in North Yorkshire, the online admissions form is available from September the 12th and the closing date is October the 31st. The form can be accessed via the North Yorkshire County Council website. There is a link on the front page of the website entitled School Admissions under the section Education and Training. If your child does have an education healthcare plan and you are wanting them to go to a mainstream secondary school, you still need to complete the local authority online admission form as well and state your preferred school at your child's Year 5 Transitions Annual Review. It is important to complete the admissions form even if your child has an education healthcare plan to ensure that they get offered a place in your preferred mainstream secondary school. If your choice is for a special school, this can only come via the annual review process. The admissions form is for mainstream schools only. You cannot name a special school on that form. It's a good idea to still view suitable schools before your child's Year 5 annual review and certainly before the annual review in Year 6. The sooner you can do this, the better. Admissions into special schools are guided by the annual review process. If the outcome of an annual review recommends special school, then the LA would consult for a place. If you would like to learn more and attend our free workshop on Year 6-7 secondary transition, please contact the Parent Carer Voice to register for the course. Their contact details are on this slide. If you would like further information and support, please get in touch with us. If you have enjoyed this bite-sized webinar, please let us know via the feedback form on our website. Thank you.